I was born a slave, not a soldier, not a king, a slave. I worked the fields of Saint-Domingue, the richest colony in the world. Sugar made France rich, coffee made France powerful, and slavery made it all possible. The French believed the system would last forever. They did not know that one day I would lead the rebellion that destroyed it. My name is Toussaint Louverture. The receipts are official. Welcome back to history's forgotten record. I was born around the year 1743. No one recorded the exact day. Slaves were not given that kind of history. I worked on a plantation like thousands of others. Long days, little food, no freedom. But I learned to read, I learned to write. I listened when others spoke, and I watched how power worked. I knew the world was bigger than the fields, and I knew one day something would change. In 1789, the people of France began their own revolution. They spoke of liberty, equality, freedom, but those words did not reach us. In Saint-Domingue, we were still in chains. In 1791, the enslaved rose up. Plantations burned, masters fled, armies formed in the mountains. At first, I did not rush into battle. I watched, I waited, because I knew this would not be a small fight. This would be a war against the world. I joined the rebellion and quickly became a leader, not because I was the strongest, but because I understood strategy. I studied the armies of Europe. I learned how they fought, and I used their own tactics against them. Spain wanted the colony. Britain wanted the colony. France wanted it back. So I fought them all. And one by one, we drove them out. By the late 1790s, I controlled the colony. Slavery was ending, the plantations were working again, and for the first time, the people were free. The people who worked the land were not in chains. France called me governor, but I knew the truth. They did not like what I had built. A free black colony was dangerous to them. And in France, a new ruler had come to power, Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon sent an army, not to help, to take control. He promised peace. He promised freedom would remain. I believed him. That was my mistake. I agreed to meet with the French. They arrested me, put me on a ship, and sent me to France. I was taken to a prison in the mountains, cold, alone, forgotten. They thought the revolution would die with me, but they were wrong. The people kept fighting. The war continued, and in 1804, Haiti became free. The only successful slave revolution in history. I did not live to see it, but I knew it would come. Because once a man has tasted freedom, he will never accept chains again. I was born a slave, but history remembers me as the man who broke an empire. The receipts are official. History is written by the resilient. History, receipts, no cap. Comment and subscribe to join the class. Return for more tea, because the tea is just getting hot and our teacups are never empty. See you next time, witnesses.